Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Okay, I am doing the fusion, which means I do need to pull shards for Lady Noelle. My special event here, I don't have a special event separate to you guys. Raid is just bugged on my system for the last one whole year. By the way, basically a full year of bugged. Anyway, let's have a look. What's the point requirement for today? We've got some hero coins. 1, 2, 3 lots in here, going right through to 3, 6, 50 points if you're doing the SENNA stuff. If you want just the rare, it's 3,000 points. And this might be where, you know, pulling shards is where you've got the potential, this slim chance of being lucky. With every new release of champions, your luck's slightly less than it used to be for this stuff, by the way. Just out of, like, because it's just more in the pool, right? But there's also a chance to get the epic, which I know a lot of people are just saying, if I can get this epic, this fusion is so much closer to being done. It's insane. Like, to get the 5,500 points, though, we're talking about, you know, pumping 10 or 11 sacreds. But there is, you've got a weekend, so let's assume you're going to pull, I don't know, 100 to 200 mystery shards. So, you know, probably like 10 sacreds and a bit more. I'm thinking to use void shards here. So, is it 5/5? What's that, like 30 odd void shards to get the epic? I'm going to do more than that anyway, but gives you an idea. So a blend of different shards is possible here, but the epic would be a big win for people that are trying to get the fusion and are, you know, low spenders or whatever, because it just means you've got way less you have to do. You don't need to do anything on the champion chase weekend. Let's be clear though, champion chase weekends fall in around the Christmas period. There's a good chance there's going to be like double rates of ancient shards and all the others, right? So there's going to be easier ways on the champion chase to get maximum points, but you probably still need to do this rare. So lots of choices to make. We do have this kind of like Christmas puzzle coming from a raid as well. So celebrate tomorrow's crossword puzzle day in the most appropriate manner by solving our crossword. Answer correctly and look for highlighted cells to earn a special promo code. Which is basically used over the next couple of days. Get ready, Raiders. First two questions are here. What feature requires potions to upgrade champions' stats and unlock new skills? What feature requires potions? Ascending. Okay, so A-S-N. S-N. Who is the god of chaos and darkness in Teleria? Who's the god of chaos and darkness in Teleria? Okay, apparently in the fantasy role-playing game Raid Shadow Legends, Siroth is the Dark Lord who's taken over the fictional realm of Teleria. Did not know that. So it is S-N-O. So something to do with snow, I reckon. Let's try Snowball, Snowman, Snow Fight, Snowball Fight. Okay, so I can't try it again, but I've gone into Discord and apparently it is Snow Raid for some juicy energy, silver, bruise, and multi-battles. Snow Raid, all one word. One of the reasons why I'm actually pretty keen to do a shard pull here is because for voids, one of my most wanted is in the mix. So Acrizia is one of the best damage dealers for Chimera. She's also good for Hydra. She used to be the best for Hydra, but she's like, if you're a mid to late game player, she's probably the best. As soon as you become an end game player, there's a lot of better options that you can use your gear on to do damage nowadays. But Acrizia is still good in Hydra. SENNA is immense in Hydra and in Chimera. So she's going on my list. The other two here, kind of whatever. If you don't have a God Seeker yet, then probably worth trying to pick one up. For the other shards, I don't have a lot of other shards popping around, honestly. But for the other shards, there is Newt. If you don't own a Newt, you should use every single shard you've got to try and get this fella. Albeit it's progressive chance. It's not like any sort of guarantee. Duchess, super good. This new one, Prisma, is it? Yeah, pretty damn good as a support as well. Snittrack, really good for Chimera. Apardin, buffed. Now good as a healer. But honestly, if you don't own one of the two at the end here on the left, they're your best two. In terms of epics, we do have Geo in the mix, who, if you've seen my damage for Chimera video, like comes up basically at legendary level. He's also the best damage dealer for about half the bosses in the game. Literally half, like if you don't own him, then he should definitely be your epic to go for in this event. The other two epics are good as well, though. But we're not going to be doing normal shards. I'm going to be doing voids and try my luck. Just one other call out, actually. The optimizer is free for the full time that we have got. I might even sneak a few more for Christmas, you know. For the full time we've got this 100% gear removal, which is the next 2 days. There is a free optimizer. And by the way, the optimizer is always free. I said that wrong. The optimizer is always free, but we're turning on all of the premium features. So let me show you quick. So yeah, you can come to hellhades.com. You just need to be a member. Free member is fine. If you become a paid member, basically what you're doing is you're supporting the team. You're supporting the development of all the tools we create. The team that work on a day-to-day basis. We've got like 17 people now in the HH Gaming team. And yeah, that's basically what the paid membership does. Yeah, so even the $5 a month is giving you like anything which the same really as a legendary would do, but the legendary is just saying, I've got a bit more disposable income and I really value everything you guys do. That's pretty much what the membership stuff does. But yeah, you come here to HH Gaming, download the Raid Optimizer from here. That will give you this nice little tool. You can use Optimizer on mobile. There's a remote one. There's videos around all that stuff as well. But yeah, upload my account to Raid. And then basically what I'm doing on the Optimizer is I'm able to gear anybody as I choose to, right? So I could come in here and do like a full damage build on, in fact, I wanted to do a damage build on my Carnage. Perfect timing. So I could come in here, I could be like, optimize for damage. Let's just do that as a quick one. And what it will do is it'll make sure that you are crit capped. It will give you like great attack gear with crit damage. And you'll see where it's going to rip it off from. And you can literally equip in-game if you're going to do that. It'll tell you why you can't do it up here. So I need to be on my roster screen to make that happen. And then I could literally equip in-game here. The paid element, which we've turned on right now, is stuff like this. It tells you how much extra damage. So this guy's not got any gear on. Let me just find someone who has. Let's say Gizmac here. Gizmac's got kind of damage gear on. Not brilliant. If I went to optimize and did this guy for damage, the premium stuff that we've turned on for everybody right now is literally like, if you switch to this gear, by the way, you're going to get, for this guy, I'm going to get 165% more damage if I did this switch, right? So, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if I switch form, because actually I tend to use him in this form. Anyway, you get the idea. I could then hit equip in-game and it will equip it. If I was like, I don't want to steal from these people, I could literally throw a lock on the people I don't want to steal from, clear it, start again, and we go for like a second re-gear, right? So there's a ton. This isn't like a full in-depth guide, but you're like, bam, steal that stuff. I gain over 160% damage for my Gizmac, which is probably worth me doing, actually. Anyway, the other thing which you would get from the premium stuff, which is not always on, is things like this, the gear rating system that we've got. So it looks at a piece of gear, looks at the type of item, and says, right, speed gear, well, you don't want a lot of speed rolls. Savage gear, you don't want a lot of crit and crit damage and attack percent, etc. So it will look at the right rolls for a piece of gear, and it will say, what is the rank of that piece of gear? And it will also say, if it's not level 16 yet, it will say, what is it right now, and what does it have the potential to be? You can also go into your manage account section and do your optimizer settings and just say what level of account you are, and it will reassess your gear kind of potential based on that. So I could literally go into here and say, right, I could go into sell mode and I could say, show me everything which is kind of like crap. Yeah, anything which rates anywhere from in the bin to average, and I could literally just go through and do a clear out. Now, you do also need to apply brain, because this, for example, here is not an average piece of gear. It's got like a quad crit rate roll. Like, our stuff is not infallible, okay? It's an algorithm. Sometimes it's wonky. So you do need to override with some brain power. But basically, I could literally say, add all to a sell bucket, and then it would sell all of those items if I say sell list, okay? So it's a way of doing a kind of clear out really quick, but you do need to apply brain at the same time. I'm not doing that right now, so I'm going to do that in detail rather than do it as a quick sell. The other thing you can do is say, show me speed gear, for example, but then show me something that excludes speed as a role, right? And now obviously boots are going to come up there because speed boots will exclude speed as a role. I could literally be like, well, do I want any speed gear that doesn't have speed on it at my level of account? There's a good thing to say, no, I do not. And I could literally just be like, bam, add those all to the sell list and then sell the list, right? So there's a lot you can do actually with our artifact filtering and stuff now, but with premium, it just kind of gives you that added bonus. I'm not doing that whilst I'm doing it as a video. What else have we got on the kind of like premium stuff? Oh yeah, this is a good one as well. So team filtering. So I could literally be like Chimera, Ultra Nightmare, find me a team based on the champions that I own, right? Which does the most damage. So you could do this anyway as a free user all the time, but I could also, as a premium user, view the team and it'll give me a full breakdown of their gearing, their stats, their masteries, and their abilities that they use on an AI setup. So you just get a much wider breakdown. So all of that is turned on right now. Wasn't the point of this video, so apologies if you are hating me right now. Right, let's see if we can get Senna on the account. Let's go. Come on, Senna. Let's go. It's Rare Town. It will be Rare Town because there is no 2 times on Voids right now. We're just after that little spicy piece of luck. Cold Heart, probably the only rare I use on a regular basis. Semi-regular basis. Nowadays. Maybe Renegade's in there as well. Come on. Are we going 20 for 20? 20 for 20 on rares. That's the way it's hitting me right now. That's the way it's warming me up for Christmas. 25 straight rares. Just calling it out. Come on. 30 straight rares. Oh, what has this video become? 30 straight rares. We still go. How many rares until legendary? That's the question. Okay, we got an epic. We got an epic at last. I don't really need the epics, honestly. I need to see some gold. I would love to see a Senna. 1 epic from 40 shards. That's pretty glum. That would be extremely glum if that was like the free-to-play challenge kicking off. Not that I'd ever get 40, I guess, on the free-to-play challenge in the time we have it. Wow! 1 epic from 50! What is going on? I had too much luck last weekend. My luck is literally binned off right now. I mean, come on. These rates are ridiculous. 1 epic from 60 void shards. Are you even serious right now? Okay, come on. Let's warm it up. Slixer's actually pretty good. There's that God Seeker. I don't need it, but very good. Any chance of that Senna? If we don't get Senna, I would take a Taurus. Still saying it. Taurus for my Marishka would be still pretty juicy. Plenty of cold hearts. Come on. There's a Whisper. Do you join the church? She's actually a bit of a beast nowadays. Not gonna lie. Ignoring defense has become stronger and stronger in this game. Damn, this is not my best set though. Go on, just warm it up with a bit of gold. A bit of gold, but don't be ragling. That's the challenge. I've seen ragling enough in my Raid Shadow Legends life. Wow, it's a brutal set. It's a brutal set. Another epic, another Skull Crown. It was actually my first ever epic on my account, going back 5.5 years or something. Skull Crown. She was a beast as well. She was such a good first pull for me. I remember those days. Just carried my account like a beast for so long. Come on. Wow, this feels bad today. There's a bad vibe. Where's the Christmas vibes? Come on, Raid. Help me out. Lua. Kind of need to buff nowadays, honestly. There's a lot of epics that are just a little bit in the dirt nowadays. It's okay, but she's not great. There's another Godseeker. Any chance of lightning today? Lightning. Does it strike once? Come on. They say it never strikes twice. What about once? Another Cold Heart. Painkeeper still actually a rare that I use a bit. Andracia's pretty bog standard average. Man. Godseeker for days now. We're at the 25 chance. Plenty of Cold Hearts. Not much gold. Oh, got to be nearly the end of my shards here. Come on. Another Skull Crown. The dog's making weird noises. Come on. Oh, it's dreadful. Come on, Senna. Where are you? Or any gold right now, honestly. Any gold. Where are you? Feels bad. Terex the Restless. The other thing which would have been good, actually, is one of the epics that is part of this fusion I would take just to make it even easier over the Christmas period. I know I'm just going to be playing less. But, damn. Right now, this set is full brutal. Enough Godseekers to make another +4. Can I trade it in, please, for a Senna? Oh, yikes. Whew. Gala long braids. Actually not bad. Kind of good for like Sintranos stuff in some waves. Okay. A diamond. Oh, I got this guy the other day. I mean, it's definitely not Senna. It's definitely not Senna. Is anyone doing good things with diamond? I've now got a +1. Ah, shocker. Absolute shocker. Anyway, happy thoughts. Have yourself a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.